here we go. The Cardinal to serve to the Cardinals. I will not confuse the two, I promise, as we go along here today. And the first rip is by Charity Looper. Here is Rubin. We'll bump it over. Elena Scott. Ellie Glock sets the middle. Glock setting it back for Reese Robbins. Good defense by a Stanford team that's been trying to find their defense at the net. Rubin goes with a soft attempt. We play on. Long first point, won by Stanford. Rubin with the kill.
Stanford's defense is something they really want to get that going against blockers on Louisville's outsides that can struggle.
Great start for Anna Pringle on the service run here. Looper blocked at the net by Stanford. Now Looper off the net, rolls it over. Cami Miner sets it for Harvey. Chance here for Scott. That's off hands, and Louisville has their first point. Kills against Cal. She's up to 170 hitting, which is very low for her, someone who hit 245 last year. Cressy has it sent back. Stanford's defense answering.
Stanford's block has been really impressive so far. Not only are they getting space to get positive touches, this was an incredible read from the redshirt freshman lining up in
1 in 4 sets. Set back for Reese Robbins. A good swing by Robbins, and Louisville is back on top. Elena Scott serves for Louisville. Setting to the middle and a quick attack by freshman Lizzie Andrew.
She's lived up to expectations.
Ogilvy with the serve. Glock sets the middle. Louisville trying to get those middles involved, and they do with Hannah Sherman on the attack. ACC.
And this is why college volleyball is so fun, because no other conference, any other sport is playing that amount of top-level matches this early on.
Here's Cabello setting it back for the right side, Maldonado Diaz. So for Louisville, if you've been following their story, or it's worth a refresher, you will see two setters today. How do their hitters adjust to those differences?
The biggest difference between the two is Glock is a little more experienced, so she has more time. Her ball location and tempo is a little bit more consistent as Stanford puts that one down. Cabello, on the other hand, just a freshman coming in, still working on that consistent job of reading, watching the play unfold, and not necessarily racking up stuffs, but getting a ton of positive touches.
That one won't come back into play. It's out of play, and that's a point for Louisville. Up by 4 here. It's getting late in set number 1. Camden Tran comes on to serve. Off hands, Cabello puts it up. Tran sets it, Maldonado Diaz. Miner worked it back to Curtin for the kill.
Stanford's transition offense, meaning within rallies, doing a really nice job because they have one of the best setters in the game and a leader for this team. Watch the set. It's still pushed with tempo, even though it's a quick bang-bang play.
Little reset, retribution, just a do-over on that match. And now the timeout. It's an ace for Louisville. Second ace for the Cards. Another good serve. And the block. Robbins put it down.
Big smiles from Buzz Boone Kelly. This is what a 6'2" provides you. Block up front all the time when both your right sides are big. Reese Robbins, 6'5".
Louisville in total control at the moment. Good dig. Looper tries to scoot out of the way. DeBeer rolls it in. And it's set point.
Not a lot of players gutsy enough to make a swing like this. Barely gets her feet there. Takes a hard rip at it, but of course.
That's off the net and out of play. Point Louisville. So it was a little bit of a slow start, but how about the finish for the 5th-ranked Cardinals? Stanford by 7 as Kurt serves. DeBeer, Miner with the dig. To the middle and Cressy. Scott ready for it. Back row attack. That's in.
Scott in the right position all the time to make these plays to allow her setter to go in.
Rubin with her 4th kill, first of this set. Looper stays hot. She was hitting .352 before the Creighton match, dropped down to 261 heading into this match, but how about her numbers today? 389 for Charity Looper, looking for more and getting more. Block to Looper. Who else? And now the block for Louisville.
Reese Robbins doing such a nice job one-on-one. Knows she has to dive those hands back in, and Louisville, they've got all the momentum right
now. Louisville's on top 14-13. Minor. Off hands. The swing by Harvey. Looper. She now has 9 kills in this set. Minor. Francis dug out by Looper. DeBeer rolls it over. Minor for Kurtz. They weren't in sync. Louisville's got a chance here with DeBeer. Kurt off the line. Great dig by Minor to keep it up. Set back for the attack. Not much on it from Maldonado Diaz. Kurt off hands. Kurt will try another swing. There's Looper laying out. Minor comes back for Francis. Good up. Good hustle by Pringle. Then off hands and drops in. Great point. Won by Stanford.
Great defense on both sides. Just good up after good up with the.
Blocked out of play. Point for Louisville. Minor has to go a long way. Feeds it to Rubin. Looper. Dug out by Ogilvy. Rubin off hands. Cabello sets it back. Maldonado Diaz. At the net, it's Looper. Good serve. Minor for Francis, and the block is there. Charity Looper! You know after this block.
I mean, girl can get up and check out that reaction. Come on.
Charity Looper's world, we're just living in it. We've got a front row seat for it right now. It is set points for Louisville. Francis off balance, and Scott almost. Good serve by Rubin, looking for the attack, and that's down. Point Louisville, set Louisville. Maldonado Diaz with the kill.
That becomes a difference.
Stanford serves to start this set, and the attack from the middle. Strong in that set to win at 25-23, and up by 1 here early in set 3. Looper blocked out of play for the Cards. On the back row attack, big rip. Good serve by Cami Minor, targeting DeBeer. Work to the middle, Sherman couldn't get it down. It was sent back by Andrew for Stanford. 3-0 run here for the Cardinal. DeBeer blocked out of play. 4 trips to the Eastern time zone in ACC play for the Cardinal. I think we're making a bigger deal out of it than Hambly and his team are. We brought it up with him yesterday. He's like, no big deal. Teams together, enjoy each other. That's off hands, and Maldonado Diaz gets the point. You can see there are many more trips east. They had 1 trip to this time zone last year. It was to this building last September.
Designated time zone expert, huh?
I wonder too, remember earlier in the match when Cabello fell on her arm, she stayed in the match. Maybe there's nothing wrong. I don't think Anna DeBeer would be one who would come out if she could lift her arm over her head. That's off Stanford. That's going to be a point for Louisville. Block. Looks for Cressy, but Stanford there with the block.
Phyllis has to do her job. Well executed.
Cabello. Looper on the right side, sent back by Stanford of Kentucky. I just want to point out to the viewers the lengths you went to get to that match. I believe as you were heading down from Minnesota.
All of a sudden, storming back, the defense turns on, one of the best in the country. They're able to get the reverse sweep in front of an awesome crowd, too. Cool to see for that program.
15 all here in set 3, and it's a lead now for Louisville as DeBeer. Ogilvy. Serving DeBeer. Block to DeBeer. As Cabello goes back, 2 points away from the match for Louisville. Tight at the net, and won by Minor. The block is out of play. Tammy Minor trying to keep things going here for the Cardinal. Cabello, DeBeer for the match! What a performance by Louisville. They sweep third-ranked Stanford.